Hey, this is Lawrence Tam. This is a pretty cool spot in my office. I'm on the 7th floor, the tallest building in Chinatown in Houston, and I think it's pretty neat. I'm holding this because I don't know. I was watching some Austin Powers, and he had the whole white cat, and I guess eventually that cat was hairless. I guess, and so I'm Asian though, right? I'm Chinese, so I wanted to pet a dragon. I mean, I have a bunny. I don't know if that makes sense. So I have 3 other videos you should have seen, like your why, you're charting your path to your next 10 years, and I want to get you to a point where, how do you actually get to that point? Like, how do you, like, this video is primarily about Q&A, questions and answers, questions I get all the time. Lawrence, how did you do it? How did you retire from engineering? How did you leave the cubicle? Do you recommend I quit my job? Let's just go over some of these questions. I know they're probably burning in you, and what do I actually do? It took my sister, my sister's a dentist now. She finally got it, but it took her a couple of tries to like really see what I do, and oh, she gets it. Okay, so question number 1, is it possible to work from home? Some of you already know this because you work from home right now. Some of you are like, no, I've been taught to work in a cubicle, and I'm a caged animal. Caged animals are labeled caged animals for a reason because they're always going to be caged. No, that's just a choice. Working in a cubicle, if you love it, fantastic. If you don't love it, I didn't love it. Like, I did it just for the money, right? I made good money as an engineer, but after that, I didn't love it. There was no passion. I didn't wake up and go, yes, it's Monday, I want to go to a job. Where now I'm like, yes, it's Monday, I get to take my kids to school. Like, I wake up and I love, drilling my kids on spelling tests, and I drill my son on multiplication, and I know he's a first grade, and doing multiplication is a little harder, but we'll do like 3 times 3, and we're driving, and it's just me feeling like that's where my purpose was, to be a stay-at-home dad. But how do I get there? How in today's age, when 76% of the people live paycheck to paycheck, this is a true stat, okay? 76% of the people are actually living paycheck to paycheck. You can't afford an office suite. You can't afford a car. You can't afford gas. You can't even afford groceries, let alone Whole Foods, right? Or some parts of the country call it whole paycheck, because eating healthy is expensive, right? So how is this possible? So number 1, first belief is, question answer, can you work from home and make enough money to stay at home? I say absolutely. Tons of different ways to do it. So many ways I've actually experienced, and there's some I recommend, some I don't. So let's go to the second question. Second question is, what is an ideal candidate for someone who wants to work from home? Well, number 1, an ideal candidate is someone who just doesn't fit in to the mold of society, right? So let's say you're claustrophobic, you're not really good with rules, you have ADD, and you're not really good about being prompt to meetings. Well, you're probably not a good employee at a structured engineering firm, right? Because we work in these 8-foot cubicles. I believe they're 8 foot. The walls were actually they were taller when I worked at this other company, but the one I was at before, you would actually sit and the cubicle wall ends at your ear. So if you fell asleep, people knew you were falling asleep, and if you're missing, they knew you weren't at your cubicle. So that wasn't for me. That's why I left that job. One of the reasons is because I hated that cubicle, right? So with the type of person, it just depends. Like, if you're on your feet all day and your back hurts and it's been hurting, but every day you go to work because you need the money, you're an ideal candidate to start looking. I need to have a less physical, strenuous job. I need to do less on my, just say you're 65 years old, you're still working, and you're a librarian, or you stock shelves, and your back is killing you, you're tired, you work long shifts, overtime isn't really doing it, and you're still living paycheck to paycheck, you're an ideal candidate to start working from home. Now, what does it mean to work from home? To work from home really means you're providing value to somebody, even though you're at home, not in a suit, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and you can still help somebody. An example, you can work from home selling homes. A lot of realtors work from home. They call their leads, they call their prospects, and they close a house, they go out and show a house. A realtor. Another person would be, how about someone who sells tickets, like resells tickets, like sporting events, like they buy tickets, right? They're like, well, I buy these 6 tickets for this theater or 6 tickets for this concert, and I resell them. Another one would be you sell purses from home. So So you can either one, make the purse, like the actual handbag purse, or you can retail other purses, right? It depends. So many different ways to do it, and you can do it from your house. Totally do it from your house, and just kind of figure out, well, what do you want to do, how much money you need to make, and what are you comfortable with doing, right? So the next question to answer is, how much money can I make? Well, that kind of leads into the other question was, what are you retailing? What are you selling? So two main factors come into play. Number one, how much time do you have to actually making money from home, right? How much time? Because some are very like time intensive. Sewing a purse together. I gotta knit this, I gotta get product, I gotta cut this product. So in a day, you're limited. I can probably only make 5 purses in a day. You've now reached your limit. Now think about it. If you can only make 5 in a day, 5 times 7 is 35 purses in a week. That's your maximum limit. The only thing you can do now is start charging more for the purse and have a bigger margin to profit from. That business wouldn't be scalable until you start having that shipped out and then scale that business from there. You could totally do that, right? Now, what I recommend is not actual physical goods, because physical goods, you either make it or have to handle it, like having inventory. I've done that, trust me. I had a whole closet full of bubble mailers, video games I was selling, and I would sell them on eBay. Totally can do that from home. Problem with that is, it was not truly scalable. I had to buy inventory, and then I had to be able to sell it, putting me at risk. If I didn't sell it, I had inventory at hand, I lost money, right? So I would say, figure out how much money you want to make, how much time you have available. So how much time you have available to building your business at home. So if you're living by yourself, it's all day, right? If you have kids, you have a wife, I mean, you probably only want to really work when the kids are at school and then when the kids go to bed. That's my work schedule. I generally do most of my work when the kids are at school. Like right now, it's, kids are at school, probably at recess. And then when the kids go to bed, I hang out with my wife for a little bit and type a couple emails out. So that question leads to, what do you do, Lawrence? Well, my name is Lawrence Tam. I am considered an internet marketing millionaire. I made over $1 million selling other people's products. Key, other people's products. So that definition is an affiliate. An affiliate is someone selling other people's products, just like a real estate agent. The real estate agent didn't build the house. So that's a builder, right? What they do is they sell the house. They sell people the house. So a realtor will find a customer, and that customer buys the house, the realtor makes a commission cut. That's exactly what I do. And the cool thing with the realtor is there's no real inventory. It's not like, I have to buy the house and then sell it. There's none of that risk. You don't have to buy the product to resell it. You actually just have a product to sell, and then you have a prospect, you connect the two, you make a commission. That's being an affiliate. Now, I would recommend, instead of just being a standard like realtor where it's like a traditional sales, direct sales, I would recommend being an internet affiliate. An internet affiliate is using the internet to sell other people's things, other people's products, other people's services. Here's an example. I've made a lot of money selling GoDaddy domains. All right, I've been selling it since 2008-ish. So someone will come to my website, they go, hey Lawrence, they see my videos, they see my articles, my blog posts, and they see that I recommend GoDaddy, right? And then I have a link, and then if that valued article about GoDaddy and what I use, if it was good enough for the person reading the article, they click the link, GoDaddy knows I'm referring someone to them, and if they buy, I get a percentage cut of what that customer buys, right? Another example, Amazon. I made a lot of money on Amazon. My best month was over $10,000 on Amazon. How do you do that? I was selling high ticket items on Amazon, i.e. TVs. I was selling a TV, I would write a review on it, use it in my blog, on a viral blogging network. I had this TV, a customer comes and looks at this TV and goes, wow, I like the specs, it fits in my armoire. They don't have to leave their house. The convenience of giving them the information that they need to make a purchasing decision. Now, since I wrote this article, this person comes over, reads it, clicks the link to go buy it, guess what? Amazon knows I am the referral, kind of like a real estate agent. I'm the referral. I didn't buy the TV and ship it. I'm not a drop shipper. I don't have to buy something and give it to you or ship it to your house. I don't have to know anything about you. All I have to have is valuable content on the internet. That person buys it, I make a percentage cut, I keep doing it over and over again, solving people's problems, giving people good deals, solving people's weight issues. I sell vacuum cleaners, right? All automatic, right? So my recommendation is internet marketing from home, being able to do it with your time available and having the resources available. All you need now really is a skill set. We'll talk about some of the different ways we actually drive traffic, how I drive traffic. Traffic, not traffic like on the freeway. Traffic as in, how do you get people, like eyeballs, real people, to see what you have, so when they buy it, you make a percentage cut. So my name is Lawrence Tam. We'll see you on the next video. This is video 4. Peace.